Hey, how's it going? I'm Renee and you're watching the Vape Channel. And today we're going to be talking about how to pick the right eJuice. I know a lot of people get really confused and kind of scared with what kind of eJuice to choose because there are so many different kinds out there. You have your local mom and pop shops, you have your do-it-yourself home brewers, and there's hundreds of international companies and you pretty much go anywhere. So how to choose the right one? Using the wrong eLiquid is one of the main reasons that people resort back to using real cigarettes. That's why it's really important to take your time trying different flavors to find the right eLiquid flavor to match your vaping style. Here to share some most important factors to consider when choosing your eLiquid is Big Steve.
Hello everybody, I'm Steve, and I'm big, but we're not here to talk about that today.
So Steve,
Yeah.
tell us, why would we want to go to a reputable dealer other than the DIY brewers, the imports from China? Tell me about that.
One word, people, sanitary, okay? For an example, we don't want to go to China because juices from China produce deadly spiders, and that ain't no joke. How would you like to vape a spider?
I
Is that
don't
fun?
like spiders at all, actually.
Why not? Well, there's one on your shoulder right now. So.
Shut up. Ugh, got the heebie-jeebies. Okay, so when it comes to the eLiquid, there's vegetable glycerin,
Propylene glycol, artificial flavoring, and
nicotine. 4 main ingredients. So, 5.
love.
Oh, love.
Yeah, have love in it.
So what is the difference between propylene glycol, PG, and vegetable glycerin, VG? Vegetable glycerin, if you want that heavy cloud, you can...
Big clouds. Big, white, puffy clouds. Actually, so many clouds you might create a thunderstorm.
Coming towards you, Joe!
Some people are actually allergic to propylene glycol, not many. So a bigger blend of VG is probably best for them because they'll get the bigger clouds. And me personally, I use a 90-10 mix.
90
vegetable glycerin, 10% propylene glycol.
Okay.
What do you know about propylene glycol?
Well, it's got that throat hit like that you get from smoking a cigarette. So if you're used to smoking cigarettes and you really like that kind of almost burning sensation in the back of your throat, the propylene glycol, you're gonna want a higher percentage of that than the vegetable glycerin. It also has that, it's very thin, it has that crisp, very accurate flavor to it. But like he said, some people are allergic to it. You know, it can cause stomach aches or any type of skin rash. So just be cautious about that. Not a lot of people, but some,
occurrence.
yeah, it's rare. But you always want to make sure you know that prior to getting the different percentages.
So Renee, tell me about the gunk. Like, why is my liquid getting gunked up in there? What's that from?
That's from the vegetable glycerin. So you want to get that good blend of VG, PG. The kind that we have here at Vape Escapes is 60% vegetable glycerin and 40% propylene glycol.
That's right. And what about their black labels? That is 90% vegetable glycerin and 10% propylene glycol. That's what I use.
That's what he uses.
Thumbs up. Fonzie.
Propylene glycol overview. We got your strong throat hit, we have your more crisp, accurate flavors, less gunk buildup, may cause an allergic reaction, and lower cloud production.
Nice. And the VG is like kind of like the opposite. I mean, you got the high cloud production, less of a flavor, and the throat hit is a lot easier. That's why we have a good mix of it.
More gunk buildup. It's a good alternative for people with PG allergies.
Spitz-balt.
Okay, so let's say I smoke a pack a day, pack and a half a day. What would I want to go to on my nicotine level?
Well, usually you'd probably want to start out at about 18
Okay.
milligrams of nicotine. It's kind of high, but for example, when I was smoking cigars and then I would socially drink, well, I don't know, from the looks of my stomach.
Socially.
Yeah. So every time I would drink, I would...
Every time you would drink, you would want more nicotine, right? Because that happens to me.
Yeah, every time I drink, I'd want more nicotine. So what I used to do is when I quit cigars, is during the day, I would start at 6. Like I'm at 6 now. And when I'm drinking, you kind of get that urge, you know, for that cigar. Like, oh, it's coming to me, but I don't want to run to the store. I'm too lazy. So I'll grab my other mod that has a 12 in it.
Okay, so listen to this, people. If you are vaping and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I've had a really stressful day, I really want a cigarette, because you only have a 6 or a 3 in your vape liquid, then just up the nicotine, because it's a much better choice than going to the store and buying a pack of cigarettes. You don't want to fall into that same routine again.
Don't get on the wagon, get on the milligram wagon.
Exactly. When I started vaping, I started out at the 12 because I was smoking about half a pack a day.
Makes sense.
And then after a few months, I went down to the 6, and sometimes I would mix it with just the eLiquid that has no nicotine in it to make the 3 milligram.
That's what I got in this Arctic tank right here with this iStick 100. It's a Blue Marina, which they sell here at Vape Escapes, and it's a 6 mixed with the 0 because I want 3. You know,
Makes sense.
Yeah. So now I'm down to a 3, but when I drink, sometimes I'm back up to 12.
That happens when you drink.
It happens. At least I'm not smoking cigars and inhaling
Exactly.
them. That's really bad. That's worse than cigarettes.
Yuck.
So a lot of idiots think that vaping flavors attracts kids or something like that. What they don't know is that it's in vodka, it's in cigars, it's in alcohol. They got birthday cake flavors. So I mean, is the kid gonna go out and drink vodka because it tastes like birthday cake? Adults can't have cool flavors too. What? Fist bump that one. So stop bitching about it. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that.
You can't say that.
Stop complaining. That whatever camera we're on right now, I don't care.
So
You media people make me sick. You know what? I know this seems a little bit overwhelming for all you guys, and if you have any questions or comments, you know what? Feel free to leave them down below. Subscribe to the channel because there's a lot more content coming. Thank you for watching the Vape Channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Big Steve.
I'm Renee.
And as always, Vape Classy, Arizona. Oh, that was Brandon's line.